I feel like it's such a great time to be a teacher because unlike my teachers, I have robots that will grade for me. There's all of these online tools that will facilitate in helping me get students that DOK1 lower critical thinking information. They can find almost anything on the internet and YouTube, and I can find these resources so that I spend my time differently. So I use quizzes and RaiQ and all of these different tools that allow me to step back. They can copy things on slides without me. They can use Pear Deck without me. They can do a lot of things without me. Please take advantage of that. And then I went to college and I'm highly qualified. And what I do with students and how I interact with them is the most valuable part of the class. So what am I going to do with my time? I want to create assignments that have at least one C that's going to require that I help them with collaboration, critical thinking, clearly communicating their ideas, and creative thinking. I'm going to need to give feedback on that and help push them to be better at these higher order tasks. So think Google Apps is collaborative. Google Apps are collaborative. They're also ability to be creative. I like to use Google Slides because I just feel like you're just going to be more creative with Google Slides. It's multimedia and you can add all these things. With all of them, you can click the share button and share it with someone, get peer feedback, because critique the reasoning of others is a critical thinking skill. So just having peers critique each other is a great way to bring critical thinking into your class. If you're not aware of DOK, I highly encourage you to look it up. It is Webb's Depth of Knowledge. And how can you spend more time doing DOK2 and DOK3 tasks? My goal is not DOK4. You might do one or two for the year, maybe. But I just want to increase the DOK2, decrease the DOK1. So how are you going to do that? Lots of ways. I use Google Slides as a way to give feedback and have students think and then think some more. And just lastly, creative thinking is not art. We want to ask students to do something. What I do is I just leave out some of the directions. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I'm like, figure it out. Because figure it out is critical thinking and it forces more creativity that I don't end up with 30 of the same thing from all my students.